5 takeaways from Trump's visit to Israel and Egypt. President Donald Trump visited Israel and Egypt on October 13 to mark the first phase of a ceasefire deal that saw Hamas release remaining hostages in exchange for Israel freeing Palestinian detainees. The deal could signal the end of over 2 years of conflict that began after Hamas's October 2023 attack on Israel, which killed around 1,200 people and led to 251 hostages being taken into Gaza. According to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, more than 67,000 Gazans have died in the ensuing war, though exact figures remain unverified. 1. Hostages freed. The visit coincided with the release of the last 20 Israeli hostages, who were reunited with their families after more than 2 years in captivity. In return, Israel released over 1,900 Palestinian prisoners, including 250 convicted offenders. The emotional reunions, shared widely on social media, symbolized relief and closure after years of suffering. Trump emphasized this as a glorious moment of hope and reaffirmed his promise to bring home both living and deceased hostages. The event occurred on the eve of Simchat Torah, a Jewish festival celebrating renewal, adding to the symbolic nature of the occasion. 2. Trump declares dawn of a new Middle East. Addressing Israel's parliament, the Knesset, Trump proclaimed the ceasefire as the start of a grand concord and lasting harmony in the Middle East. He cited the defeat of Hezbollah and successful strikes against Iranian military and nuclear targets as major steps toward regional stability. Trump urged Israel to transform its battlefield victories into peace and prosperity across the Middle East. 3. Renewed Abraham Accords push. Trump also revived the Abraham Accords, his earlier diplomatic initiative to normalize ties between Israel and Arab nations. He praised countries that joined the accords for becoming the most successful in the region. Trump criticized former President Joe Biden for failing to expand the accords and suggested that new momentum could include Saudi Arabia, whose normalization efforts had stalled during the Gaza war. 4. Egypt Summit and Global Support. At a peace summit in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, leaders from 35 nations, including France, Germany, the UK, Turkey, and Jordan, signed a regional security agreement. Trump hailed it as the day people have been hoping and praying for. A new Board of Peace will monitor long-term stability, with member nations chosen initially by raffle. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu did not attend due to a Jewish holiday. 5. Trump and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi confirmed that Phase 2 of the ceasefire deal is already being discussed, focusing on Gaza's reconstruction and security arrangements. U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner will oversee negotiations to maintain progress and prevent another breakdown.